Yep. I think it's 4, right? Not 4 each, right?
Yeah, 4 each.
Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 4 each. I'll go to 12.
Okay.
You sure? You good to go?
Yeah.
Urza's mine. Go ahead.
Attaching the one
Yep. Card. You play an Urza's Tower and an Energy Refractor. Draw a card. Go ahead. Yep.
Tap this for white
Sure.
for ethereal armor.
Yeah, that's a good one. Tap, upkeep, draw a card. Play Power Plant. So I have Tron. So I have 7 mana.
I have no idea what that. Sure.
So you know how these lands work, right? Okay. So basically, if I control Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Tower, they tap for additional mana.
Yeah.
So normally they all tap for 1 colorless.
Yeah.
But when I have all 3 of them, which I do, this one taps for 2 mana, this one taps for 2 mana, and this one taps for 3 mana.
Okay.
So I have 7 mana.
Okay. But they're all colorless, right?
They're all colorless, yeah. Which is why I have this guy to make colored mana. Sorry, I gotta think. I'm gonna pay 3 mana for a Foundry Inspector. Makes all my artifacts cost 1 less to cast. And then I'm gonna float 4 mana. I'm gonna turn it into 2 and a black using this guy. So I have 2 and a black. I'm gonna cast Tactile Terror.
Nice.
ETB, you lose a life, I gain a life.
Yep.
And then I have no mana left, and it's your turn.
That was unfortunate.
Sure.
Move to combat.
It's a 3/3?
Is this a 3/3? Wait.
It is a 3/3, yeah.
Oh,
Right?
okay. Yeah.
You have 2 enchantments?
Yeah,
Right.
I miscounted.
No,
that.
you're good.
I thought it gave +1/+1 and then it counts it.
Oh, no. I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play an Urza's Tower. Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 and a black again for a Tactile Terror,
Nice.
so it'll trigger twice. I'm gonna float 3 mana, so I have 2 colorless mana floating. I'm gonna cast an Ichor Wellspring.
Nice.
ETB, lose 2, gain 2. I'll draw a card. I'm gonna use 1 colorless mana for another Energy Refractor. Trigger. Draw a card. I'm gonna use the last colorless mana for a Mirror Retriever. Trigger. And then 3 mana, make a black, so I have 1 and a black. I'm gonna Fanatical Offering, my Ichor Wellspring.
Nice.
So I'll sack it, make a map, and draw 3 cards. So I'll make a map, that'll trigger twice. I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I already laid a land this turn. I don't think I want to go to combat, and I will pass. I gotta find that map token.
Alright, let's go to game.
Okay.
I got stuck on lines. I will be on the players.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Good luck.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
I'll move it.
I think I'm keeping this. Good luck.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
The Topaz Pro.
Sure, what color are you gonna name?
I will name white.
Sounds good. I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play an Urza's Power Plant and an Expedition Map. Go ahead.
So this stops for green and white now.
Green and white, yeah.
I'll use the white material.
Sure. Untap, keep, draw a card. I'm gonna play Urza's Mine and pass the turn. Sure, yep.
Combat?
Yep. I think it's 4, right? Nah, 4 each, right?
Yeah, 4 each.
Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 4 each. I'll go to 12.
I'll crack the land and get planes.
Sure. I'm gonna also crack my expedition map and get an Urza's Tower. You have no cards in hand, right?
I mean, not going to
Alright. I will untap, upkeep, draw a card. Play Urza's Tower. Play Prophetic Prism, draw a card. I'm gonna float 5 mana, make one of it black. Play Tactile Terror, ETB trigger. I have 1 mana left floating from the 5 that I floated. I'm gonna play an Expedition Map.
Okay.
Trigger. And I'll pass turn.
Combat?
Sure. They're 4 each still?
Yep.
I'll take 8.
Okay.
I'll go to 6.
I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. I'm gonna play a Swamp. I do 7 mana, make one of it green, so I have 1 colorless floating. I'm gonna cast Fangren Marauder. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I may gain 5 life. And then I'm going to use the 1 and my swamp. I'm going to Eviscerator's Insight, sacking Expedition Map. So I'll gain 5 life and draw 2 cards. Draw. And I'll pass the turn.
Oh, running out of steam. I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. I'm gonna pay 3 for the Foundry Inspector trigger. And then lose 1. I'm gonna float 2 mana. Use 1 of it for an Ichor Wellspring trigger. Draw a card. I'm going to use the other 1 from this for a Prophetic Prism trigger. Draw a card. I'm going to float 2 mana again. Use 1 of it for an Ichor Wellspring trigger. Draw a card. I'm going to use the last 2 mana that I have to cast an Ashnod's Altar trigger. So this lets me sack a creature to add 2 colorless mana to my mana pool. And then I'll pass the turn. Rancor. So that's big now. Plus the Rancor power, so it's a 7/5, right? 7/5?
Yeah, 7/5.
Yeah.
Combat?
Sure. I'll take 7.
Okay.
I go to 9.
Your turn.
Keep, draw a card. Play Conduit Pylons. Trigger, Surveil. Put that in my graveyard. Don't need it. I'm gonna pay 5 mana to flash back Eviscerator's Insight from my graveyard. So I'll sack Ichor Wellspring, trigger here, gain 5 life, and I'll draw 3 cards from the sack and then 2. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I believe I can kill you.
Yay.
I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna float 3 mana. I'll use 1 of it for a Mirror Retriever. It'll trigger Pact Altar. I'll use another 1 of it for another Mirror Retriever. So with Ashnod's Altar, 2 Mirror Retrievers, and Pact Altar, Mirror Retriever says when it dies I can return another artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. So I'll sack 1, it'll return Ichor Wellspring to my hand, I gain 5 life.
Okay.
And then I'll sack the other 1, it'll return the other 1 to my hand,
Yeah.
and then I just loop them, and each time it makes 2 mana, so I just loop them until I kill you with Pact Altar.
Good games.
Good games.